Come here. Meow. Hey, we ain't done with you. Where you going? Oh, now you crossed property lines. Uh-oh. You come home with me. Okay. See ya. Well, I was just messing around with the neighbor's cat there. But welcome back to another video, everybody. But on today's video, I'm gonna be going out to a little public slough just around town here. I'm just gonna go on a solo mission, go out there and see if we can't get our ducks. But before we get into today's video, I do just want to take a minute to show you guys these brand new spanking waders that we just got from Tidewee. But the waders I'm showing you right now and the ones I'll be wearing all season are gonna be these ones. So the breathable wader is quilted in with 200 grams of insulation on the body. And then once we get down to the feet, there are 1600 grams of Thinsulate. So that way in the winter or in the cold, your feet can stay nice and warm. Some of the other features I like about these waders is obviously you get some nice little gun shell holders right here. You get a waterproof zipper up front, which is extremely awesome. And then obviously we got the lined hand warmer. That way you can keep your hands nice and warm. And one of the also big things about waders that no one ever really seems to talk about is the straps. They're nice. They're not going to be hurting your shoulder. They're not going to be digging into your shoulder, which is absolutely awesome. Now with waders, all of you guys know, probably below the knees and down, that's probably where you're most likely going to get your holes and leaks. But with these being reinforced in the knee pads and shins, they even got it going all the way up here, so it's seat protected when you sit down. So if you guys would like to go check out the Tidewee breathable insulated waders, I will leave their link down below. They also have a bunch of other waders if these ones don't suit you. Make sure you guys use code MINDEC18 at checkout to save yourself 18% off your order. Now with that being said, we're gonna go hunting tomorrow morning. I just came to get some stuff, and I'll see you guys down at the slough. All right, well, we finally made it out here to the slough. I got everything set up as you guys saw. I threw a couple decoys out. We're not running a very big spread today. Like I said, we're hunting public water, something that we haven't done in a little bit. But we are hunting a small little pocket right off a big slough. So I'm hoping we can get some birds in here. I do have a nice little pocket all to ourselves, and there is a good hide. I found myself a nice little island, that's solid land, which is always clutch. Got the decoy spread out there. You guys probably can't see them quite yet. We probably got about 20 minutes until shooting light, which I probably won't shoot right away because it's overcast and you guys probably won't be able to see anything on the GoPro. So I'm just gonna have to wait until it gets bright enough to shoot. Other than that, it should be a good morning. Let's go get some birds. All right, you guys, we got about 5 minutes until shooting light, and let me tell you what, there are birds dumping in everywhere. Still very dark out. I probably won't shoot for a little bit, so you guys just have to bear with me. I'm gonna pull out the big camera though and get some, hopefully some good footage of some birds working in, and then eventually I'll pick up the gun and have some fun. What up, Busta? It's bright enough now. You guys can see the pocket of water that we're hunting. Not very big at all. Here's a little island that I'm on. It's pretty nice. We got the jet sled back there. And here's the decoy spread. A whopping 6 decoys in 1 spinner. Well, with how close the birds are, I'm assuming it should only take 6 shells to get a limit, but hey, you never know. You just never know. I want to put the GoPro on, but I feel like it's still a little too dark out. And yeah, I've only really seen teal, so I'm hoping there's some big ducks around, like some mallards. I did see one big flock of pintails fly over. They looked busy. They looked like they had an agenda, so I don't know if we'll see those guys, but I mean, we can only shoot 1 pintail anyways, so let's go get our teal, I suppose. Well, it's definitely well past shooting light, and we're gonna go get set up here. Some good hide on this little island. I'm gonna try and find the most dry land there is on this bad boy. I think I just found it. We got some Remington shells, we got some nitro steels. We're gonna be using 4-shot today. And we're gonna load the old Frankie up, baby. We're locked and loaded. We're ready to go. Got the mid-range choke in today. Oh my god, that thing about took my head off. Little teal, little blue wing. We can shoot 2 bonus blue wing here in South Dakota, so we might have to, I don't know. I think we can be picky with our shots here. I mean, this slough's probably only 30 yards across, wide. So everything's in range. It's just, I want them to be on top of us right in the decoys, ideally. Might have to adjust the spread because, well, I got all the decoys set up in the grass. And well, the birds usually like to land in the open water and not in the grass. So we might have to push everything out a little bit from us, but there's still gonna be really close shots. Here we go. Oh, over the cattails. It's your lucky day, bucko. It's your lucky day. That thing was probably only about 10 yards away, but if I would have shot that, he would have ended up in them cattails. And, well, I ain't really trying to walk through them cattails nor lose a bird to the cattails. So, like I said, we can be picky with our shots today. I ain't too worried. Got one coming in. What's going on here? Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh, no, that one hurts. Should have shot there. I wasn't comfortable though. I was like on one knee. I don't know. I was like half standing, half kneeling. It was weird. Whew. All right. Hit on my first shot, but it wasn't that great of a shot, so I had to shoot again. But birds are up, as you guys can imagine now. And first bird on the ground is a nice little green wing. Now, of course, all the big ducks are up. Let's just see what happens here if we don't get anything to decoy. All right, there we go. There we go. Ah, that boy was ripping. Here we go. 2 on the left. Too low. They're a little bit on the outside there. Not ideally where I wanted them to be at. Well, there we go. We got 2 birds on the water right now. I will go and retrieve them here in a little bit, but it is pretty mucky and birds are still flying around. So we're just gonna sit tight for a little bit longer before we pick those up. And hopefully we can get some more birds to come in. They have been doing it pretty well so far. I have missed a lot of opportunities because, well, you don't see them until they're pretty close, and teal, as you guys know, are really fast. So they're just ripping right through. But speaking of the devil, hey, hey, hey. Well, I don't think they're gonna get up. There they go. They all flew the other directions, obviously, so I shall not shoot at them in the cattails. But while we're at it, we're just gonna pick up our old shells. Well, 3 shells for 2 birds ain't too bad, but could be better, could be better. Here we go. Oh, blue wing came in and I decided to take him. He was a little bit outside of the decoys. At first he came swooping in, but kind of veered out there. Took 2 shots. Hit on my first shot. And then I had to finish him off with that second. But we'll take it. Got that, boy. All right. Now we're at 4 ducks. Another teal. Yeah, that one's a little far. There's 2 teal coming in. Too fast for me, man. Sheesh, that boy was cooking. There we go. The teal. There's 6. There's 6 birds right there, old son, but we get 2 bonus teal here in South Dakota. So I'm gonna do a quick pickup and we'll get back in the blind. Well, here's that first green wing we shot of the morning. Yeah, doesn't really have much of a head, let alone a beak, so we probably won't show that one. Here's that blue wing I just shot. Nice, beautiful bird right there. Another nice little blue wing. Another blue wing. Well, here's our nice little hen mallard. And another little blue winger. Turn the mojo off. Maybe that's not what they like. We got 3 mallards. I can only shoot 1 hen though. Well, there's my 1 other mallard hen I can shoot. Yeah, I couldn't pick out a drake in there, so I just shot the closest one. Oh. Ooh-wee. Big ol' hen Millardo. Well, I guess this is a spread from the bird's POV. I think the only one thing I would critique if I were to do this again is take all 6 decoys, throw them out in this big open water area, just kick it out a little bit farther. The birds all have wanted to land out here, obviously because of all this muck. They don't like to land in this muck. So next time we'll adjust, but it did okay for today. So we're just gonna keep it as is, and if we get a wood duck or a widgeon or a gaddy to come in, that'd be awesome, or you know, a drake mallard, that would also be really cool. Well, I'm gonna call that a hunt and pack things up. We ended up with 6 birds, a lot of teal, and 2 hen millardos. Pick up the deeks, head back to the truck, and I will show you guys the birds once we get up there. Well, there we go. Here's a nice little pile. We got 2 nice hen millardos. Then we got 4 blue wing teal and 1 Mr. Green Wing. But overall, it's a pretty good day. It's not a bad pile. All very tasty birds. I'm gonna go home and grind these up into ground beef. Hi, Arrow. Hey, Daisy. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you. Huh? Good girl. We just got everything cleaned up. I just had to pick up some decoys because, well, we're going on a little trip here. But where are we going, Daisy? You have no idea where we're going, do you? But that will be for a later video. But it was extremely fun going out there on a solo mission, just winging it, going out to a random public slough, which is always fun to do in my opinion. But also don't forget to go check out Tidewee, especially the breathable insulated waders. Their link will be down below. But also don't forget to use code MINDAC18 at checkout to save yourself 18% off your order. Also, if you guys have any video suggestions or ideas for John and I to do, if anything interests you guys, like more water hunts or more field hunts, maybe we go out pheasant hunting once pheasant starts. Pheasant season's coming up here pretty soon, so if you guys would like to see any of that, just drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see. I do have an archery deer tag, so I could be doing that as well. It is season right now. Just drop a comment down below if you guys have any ideas or suggestions or anything that you guys would like to watch John and I do. That is going to do it for today's video, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya!